Good evening. This is a breaking news announcement from the Anti-COVID Alliance Nightly News. It is regarding an email sent to fightforyourfreedom20@gmail.com, the Anti-COVID Alliance email account, by one Stan Ashby from the Taber Times. It reads, "Good morning. The publisher and I were wondering if you would be interested in setting up a telephone call this week, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday afternoon to talk about things. Thank you." From Stan Ashby. Well, what is it that inspired Mr. Ashby to contact the Anti-COVID Alliance? Could it be the protests we've been holding there? Could that mean that the protests are actually accomplishing something? More on that later.
The reason we begin with the national anthem at our rallies is so that we always remember why we are really here. We stand here today in defense of our homeland, the country we love and the country that we are proud to be from, Canada. Politicians don't make a country great, the people do. And I can tell you right now from first-hand experience that there are a lot of good people in this country. And I, for one, am proud to be associated with all of you. Week after week, we have stood in defiance of tyranny and in the defense of our children's futures. That is our God-given right as parents and as Canadian citizens. When a government tries to take away those rights, like doubling the fines on protesters, throwing pastors in jail, or closing down restaurants and hair salons, that is when we no longer have a government that we can trust. That is the harsh reality of our current situation. We cannot make excuses for the supposed health and safety measures imposed upon us. Not to contain the spread of a virus, not for a plague, not for anything. When the patriotic Canadian soldiers who fought for this country in the Second World War stepped onto the battlefield, prepared to die if necessary, they stood in defense of future freedoms. They did not approve a government clause that enabled them to snatch those freedoms away for our protection, for our safety, or for any other reason at all. They died believing that their sacrifices would grant us the freedoms we were born to have. And that, my friends, is the same reason you and I stand here today. Confederation Park is our battlefield. The war for our freedoms is well underway, and we have stood here, prepared to risk our lives and reputations in defense of future freedoms. So I salute each and every one of you as warriors, as brave and courageous men and women, and as patriotic Canadians. Thank you.